If you want to hear my update for the Roulette Pan collab, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène. Welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. I am here today to update you on a panning project that has been going on for some time on YouTube. You heard round 8, so this is the 8th edition of this panning project. And this project was created by Rebecca Morgan, who is Canadian, and also by Sjösten. She is Swedish, and I hope I said her last name correctly. By its spelling, it is not something that North Americans would have pronounced the way I did. So, then again, maybe I butchered it. I never know. Anyway, we are in round 8, and this project was kicked off on September 15th. And it runs until January 15th total. So it's going to be a total of 5 videos, the intro, the progress, and of course the final progress on January 15th. Okay, I think you are all up to speed. Let me tell you what the rules of the project are. It is called the Roulette Pan Collab, and that means that we select at random, roulette style, a category of product every time we need to introduce a new one. At the beginning, we introduced 6 products all at once. And now when we reach our goal with any of the products, we roll in a new one, again at random, based on a nifty little list that we have. Now, depending on what people are using, they're using a 100 item list or they're using a 150 item list. In my case, I'm using a 100 item list. And I think you're up to speed, and the categories are a little quirky. You'll see them written on the screen, and I'll mention what they are as well. And so you try to select something in your collection that fits those categories. I think you have enough background. And now let's just review everything that I've been working on. My first category pick was number 24, which was called Someone Else's Pick. And I decided to go with the Accessorize Loose Eye Pigment in this beautiful green. And it was selected for me by Steph, but then I had 3 of these and my dog selected this one. I'll put a little video of my dog if you want to see what she looks like. Her name is Silhouette. She's lovely. Anyway, so Silhouette picked this one, which was one of 3 that Steph sent me. And it's quite a nice green pigment. A lot of it has come out to the top there. And I am wearing it on my lower lash line today as my last use. So this one is rolling out of the project. I'm super happy about that. I used it 4 times before the first update and now 6 times during this second update. So I'm really, really happy about that. It was nice and it made me use green on my lower lash line, which is something that I don't normally do. And it's growing on me. It really is. The next product was number 54, which is an item I overlooked but now love. And it's a little complicated because I put it in right at the beginning of the project. And the one I put in is this one. And it is Cherry. It's a cherry lip balm from Joe Fresh. And I just wanted to focus on it because a red lip balm is not something that I would normally wear. But I wear it usually at night, and I wanted to wear it a little bit more because we're in the winter months now. But the color I don't find all that fetching. So I love what it does for my lips. I don't love the color. And so I decided I would put it into the project until I finished it. Well, I lost it, and I talked about that in the last video, and it took me 3 weeks after the video to find it. So what I did during that video where I said I lost it is I started off on another one, and this one is Bumbleberry, I think it's called. Yeah, Bumbleberry. Same company, Joe Fresh. And what I said I wanted to do was to use Bumbleberry, and it was full. I wanted to use Bumbleberry as much as what I had left of the cherry that I lost. So let's take a look at whether or not I did that. So this is how much I have left in the cherry. And I don't know if you can see, the plastic is right here. So I can't go all the way down. Does the camera show? There we go. I think you can see the plastic now. So it's not very much. And when we take a look at how much I used, this was all the way up, how much I used of the Bumbleberry. Again, camera, focus, there we go. You can see that I used a lot more. There's a lot more usage in here than what is left on the cherry. So I will consider it a success. Of course, I'm going to finish this. There's so much, so little left that I'm obviously on target to finish it. But for the purposes of the project, I did meet my goal, which was the amount I said I wanted to use. And so I am good to roll this product out of the project, and I'm quite sure that I will continue to use it offline, so to speak. The next product is number 51, which is products I have multiples of, and I selected this one. And it's two of the Inglot loose pigments. One of them is in number 84 and one is in 35, I think. Yeah, 35. And I'm wearing 84 right now on my inner to 2/3 of the lid. I love this product, and I really enjoy wearing them. And I have completed so far 6 uses of these. So I have 4 of them left, and that's perfectly fine with me. I have been enjoying it. I like the colors a whole lot, and I want to wear them when I want to wear them. I don't want to wear them as a chore. And so when I'm in the mood to wear them, that's when I put them on, and I thoroughly enjoy them on the days that I pick them. They are absolutely beautiful, and I'm very happy they're in the project because it's a reminder to use them, and I think that's great. The next product I have coming up is a baked product. That was category number 7, a baked product. And boy, did I use the heck out of this product. I went way beyond the 10 uses I signed up for, and it is the Milani Luminoso blush. I just fell right back in love with it. I never fell out of love, but I fell out of use with it for some reason. It is beautiful. It's flattering every single time. So when I want to use a powder blush, this is the one that I reach for. And yeah, I stopped counting after 10, and I used it at least a handful more times than I signed up for. And I'm happy I did. It's a beautiful product. The next product is for category 72, a product I love but rarely use, that I love the color of but rarely use. And in this case, I'm going to say Naked 2. That's what I picked, but I only used it once. And I'm just going to open it up for you. And I think it's really silly for me to have chosen this product for this project. And I'll explain why, and also why I'm removing it. I have a Pan That palette. I'm not going to show it to you because it's always changing, but I'll put the latest update right here. And it's very similar in color. At least half this palette is duplicated in a palette I'm trying to pan. And this one's brand new to me. I've been coveting it for a while, which is why I know I like all the colors in here. And I also have the original Naked Mini, so I know that I like the formula and so on. And I'm thinking, why am I going to use my brand new palette when I'm trying to finish a palette that is a number of years old already that has the same colors? It doesn't make any sense. They're both matte, a lot of the same colors. There's at least half the palette overlap. So no, I'm removing this from the project. It's silly. And I even refuse to wear it today. I'm wearing my Pan That palette today as the base. Why would I use that? I have the colors I need. So yeah, it's out. It was a mistake, and mea culpa, it's out. And the last product is product number 6, a product I used as a teenager. Now, as a teenager, I did not have access to makeup, save a few things that my mother had in her collection. She would have minimal makeup from a few brands, and so I went and borrowed very rarely, actually, out of her cabinet. The only thing that I wore other than that is eyeliner, and I just thought that was almost like a cop-out product, so I didn't go for eyeliner. But what I did go for is a holiday set add-on, not add-on, but item in the holiday set from Elizabeth Arden last year that was a standalone, I guess it was what I was trying to say. And it's a highlighter in rose quartz. And I quite like it. I had stopped wearing it, and I thought, this does remind me of going into my mom's makeup bag, and of the type of thing that I would have borrowed. And I haven't used it in a while, so it just made sense. And wow, I had no problem using it on the brow bone, on the cheekbone. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, and I'm happy to have gone back to it and rediscovered it. And I think that it just reinforces the power of shopping our stash, because we can so dismiss what we haven't used in a while and forget just how lovely some things are. So that has helped me remember that, and I had no trouble getting to 10 uses and well beyond. So that means 5 products are leaving this project. The Naked 2, the Mini, Naked Basics 2, the Elizabeth Arden highlighter in Rose Quartz, the Milani Luminoso blush, the green loose pigment from Accessorize, and technically one product, the Joe Fresh lip balm in cherry. I get to pick 5 new categories. Okay, I have my phone here and I have the Pretty Random app up, and I'm going to go from 1 to 100. And my first number is 65, 25, 99, 2 more, 52, and 90. All right, for the first one, 65, I have a warm toned item. Okay. And number 25 is a product I think is overpriced. Well, you would know that a lot of stuff I think is overpriced, but okay, that's 25. Number 99 is a product that I think deserves more hype. Number 52 is a product for the current season. And number 90 is a single eyeshadow. I will go find all of those things, and I will be right back. Okay, I have my picks. It took me a while. So let's go with the first one. 25 is a product that I feel is overpriced. And as I've said many times on this channel, I think a lot of makeup is overpriced. But this one in particular, when it came out, Metal Crush, I thought, who is going to pay for this? It's way too expensive. And it has been cleared out like a number of KVD vegan beauty products as the company is trying to kind of reinvent itself. And I always have trouble opening these boxes. Hang on. If I try opening up these boxes, they tear on me. So I have to go and get a little stick to pry the box open. Okay, so the palette itself is as blingy as the box. And I have swatched them. I know I like them. And it is 3 highlighters that can be used as eyeshadow as well. Now, hopefully the camera picks up the colors. They're quite pretty, but there's no way that I was going to pay, and I don't even remember what it was, but I think I picked it up for mid-20s is what I picked it up for. And I would like to use them more because I do think that they're nice products, nice highlighters, and could be used in a number of beautiful ways on the face. So yeah, I'm going to sign up for, in this case, for 10 uses. There's going to be a lot of 10 uses in what I'm signing up for because I don't want to be using these things all the time. There's a limit. I have a lot of different eyeshadows and highlighters and whatnot. I like to rotate things around. So 10 times for this one. And then we go to number 52, which is a product for the season. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to put 2 of them in. And they are the 2 stoned palettes from Urban Decay. The big one that most people are talking about, and then the mini. And the mini is 6 pans, goes for 33 Canadian. And then there is the full-size one, oops, that looks like this. See if I can not blind you. Now in combination, I am going to use both of them for various looks. So I'm going to count, if I use one or the other or both at the same time, I'm going to count it as one use. And I think it is a good choice for this year's holiday season because a lot of folks will either be using it during the holiday season or be gifting it during the holiday season. So I think it's a very suiting match for the fact that it is appropriate for the holidays based on the color story, but also the fact that it was released for holiday 2020. Number 65 is a warm toned item. And when I looked at this, I just started using this palette, and this is the Pure and Barbie collab palette, second collab, I think. And when I think of this palette, I think of the oranges because it's quite an orange palette. I'll put the swatches video right there for you. There's mustard yellow, 3 oranges, brown. It just feels very much fall colors to me and not so much cool, even though there are a few cool options in here. So that is going to be my warm toned choice for this particular round. And it's also kind of Christmassy, like, you know, the design and everything. It just fits for the Roulette Pan collab this time of year. So that was 65, and now we're at 90, which is a single eyeshadow. And I really struggled with that one because keeping to one color is like pulling teeth for me, but I have decided on one after all. And that is the Pat McGrath 005 Gold Cream, or Gold 005 Cream, and that's what that one looks like. And it's not so out there that I'm going to get tired of the color, I think, because if I have to use it 10 times, I don't want it to be an out there color. So for example, when I signed up for the Inglot pigments, you saw I put 2 in one category, so I knew 5 and 5. But if I'm going to pick a single eyeshadow, it's going to be something that I feel like I could slap on every day if I wanted to. So I think this is going to work. And finally, at number 99 is a product that deserves more hype. And I'm a little surprised I'm putting this one in, but I think it deserves it. It's the I Love palette from Sephora. They have a bunch of them, but the neutral ones are the ones, you know, the more natural colors are the ones that get all the hype. But there are 2 colorful ones, this one being one of them. And they're very, very pretty. They have warm and cool in here. These colors really surprised me in the swatches. This one's very pretty, and this big one is a very good choice for the big size. This palette cost me around $7 during the sale. They're $9 right now Canadian each for the 2 colorful ones. I think it's a steal. The packaging as well is really robust, perfect for a palette that you would put on the go. I definitely will have this one on my travel shortlist because I'm impressed with the colors. And yeah, I thought I should mention it, and I really do think it should be getting more hype. And it's funny to me that this is one that needs to be on sale for a fraction of what the rest of them are. And so yeah, that's why it made my selection of 5 products here. Just to recap, these Inglot pigments are staying in the project. This I Love Deserves More Hype is coming in. A single eyeshadow from Pat McGrath in Gold 005 Cream is coming in. The Pure and Barbie coming in as a warm tone item. The Urban Decay Stoned palettes coming in as a holiday, a good option for the season selection. And then one that was way overpriced, the Metal Crush 3 highlighters from KVD Vegan Beauty that I got, I think, around half off. And so that's it from me. My 6 selections are clear for this coming month. I hope you enjoyed what I ended up picking as new to the rotation. Let me know what you think. I always love to hear what you have to say. And if you are a person who has been enjoying my videos and isn't subscribed yet, I would love if you would consider hitting that little subscribe button down in the corner. It helps me out a whole lot. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care.